hvis vi skulle gøre noget af det hele. Eller sådan hjælpe med at hente nogle ting. Og så var det sådan, hvis vi kommer herned den 11.
Dole kan vi godt have.
Ja, men sådan, hvis vi kommer ned til den 11. Og så ringer hun der Flavio. Og så skal vi aftale med Flavio. Hun var lidt sådan, altså det kan jeg bare sådan, ja, til en fest privat og sådan noget, men altså, eller sådan, hvor jeg var sådan lidt, hammerens. Så jeg prøvede ligesom at, men de kan jo det være.
Ja. Så 8, tror jeg. Kasper lidt senere. Nej. Shit, man. Det er godt nok. Jeg tror, det er det bedste, jeg nogensinde har lavet det her. Hold da op, det er flot.
Jeg er dygtig.
Ja, du er.
Smells good.
Thank you.
Nej, ikke stå hænder. Så ved jeg godt det. Jeg har stængeren.
Det skulle jeg have gjort noget før, da jeg rykkede alt, hvad jeg kunne. Så får jeg hjerneskade, og så kan jeg ikke engang sige ja til Stine.
Vi skal så lige prøve at smide den der bord op på nu.
Den der bord, der på den bord der.
Den skal godt op over.
Det er jo...
Ja, det er lige bare.
Hvad er det så? Fuck man, hvor er det ærgerligt, det her gode content ikke kommer med i videoen. Prøv at forestille dig at være hest, det er bare, og så er det bare dit liv.
Ja, det er dit liv, og du kan ikke gøre noget ved det.
Du står og slår lidt med din hale. Det er det. Så efter brylluppet, så står der bare 3 pinde. Der er lige lidt sten på de snukker over. Jeg kan også skrive Kasper på den, så ved alle sammen, at det er en skuffelse. Det er sgu da det.
Det er helt lige.
Fuck, det er sygt. Bare ikke på den anden led.
Jo.
Nej.
Prøv at komme og kigge.
Det var... What the fuck? Det er fandme tæt på.
Prøv at se den anden.
Hvordan kan det lade sig
gøre? Prøv. Det er det, der du burde lige show off.
Hvordan fanden i helvede kan det blive vatter, når det ikke var det før? Det er den her, der trækker den op så.
Det sker altid med.
Det går bare godt, når man arbejder sammen.
Når man ikke tænker sammen.
Hold indsats.
Når man ikke tænker sammen, så sker der.
Når man ikke tænker sammen, så flasker det sig. Det er Kaspers ideologi.
Du skal ikke tænke for meget.
Nej tak.
Ideologien den bliver sådan lidt, hvad siger man, modbevist af den pæl, der står.
Hov.
skal bare ikke.
Men du er så vild, du er. Jeg skal se det på det her synspunkt. Excellent. It's gonna be a nice wedding.
Jamen, det er klasse.
Det er enig.
Pissegodt.
Enig. Nå. Fortæl mig så lige, hvad det er, du er i gang med.
Wayfinding.
Okay.
Er det ikke fint?
Jo. Har du hamret den pind, der står i bagved og i?
Nej. Kunne det ikke hjem?
Ja, det var ligesom jeg troede. Det bliver nogle hyggelige skilte. In hindsight, I think it would have been better just to buy new roof plates, but I didn't, and we're on a tight budget. And now I glued it once again, because although the screws that I used are proper roofing screws with rubber between the screw and between the head of the screw and where it goes into the roof, they are leaking, but it's because I have them in the bottom of the arches, which is the wrong way of putting on these metal or plastic roofs. So the reason I did it is because I want to flip all the roofing plates, because they are very rusty and worn on the other side, because that's where they were used at the old hen house. So it is what it is. I really hope this works, because we can see the 14th on the weather forecast and it doesn't look good, and that just bums me out when I'm standing in the perfect weather now. But in my stupid mind I have these ideas that I think, if I do all these preparations and I take all these precautions for the weather, it's not gonna rain. That's always been my logic. Also when I go to festivals and I go out camping, I always bring the rain jacket and then it doesn't rain. Works every time. Of course it doesn't, but that's the logic, and I, fingers crossed, I need all your good luck out there. This has to be the last time I go pick up bamboo. This is actually, I'm picking up this bamboo to manifest the point I made earlier about the roof on the tractor storage. I'm gonna continue that and build the same frame that I used at the tractor storage, and then if we need it, which we hopefully won't, we'll put tarp on it, so there's other dry spots than under the pergola if it begins to rain. And this rain we just had proves that we can't rely on the weather forecast. We'll just have to see, because today it was supposed to be sun all day and then just the sky cracks and it starts to rain. So, but we check it every morning, all day long, and hope for the best, and it doesn't change anything. We'll have to get closer. So hopefully no more bamboo in a long time, because we start building the roof on the 2 old stables after the wedding, so that'll be good. The idea here is to have, for the servers to have an easy place to get rid of all the empty glass bottles at the wedding. So they have and then we can, the days after, slowly empty it, as there's room in the glass container in our little city. I hope it works, and it makes it our life easier.
Det var Francesca, hun sagde, altså. Og pludselig kan jeg også nogle dåser dernede.
Ja, det er det samme. Det er rigtigt. Det begynder at blive noget, så kan de sætte hurtigt begynde.
Jamen også det er også sådan.
I'm actually thinking I put the 2 holes in those 2 poles in the same height, but the ceremony starts at 2 o'clock, and then the sun will already come from this direction, approximately. So I should actually lower these 2 corners, because we'll have most of the sun problem from this side, and if it rains, which it won't, it's gonna just go this way, the water, down the tarp. Well, I'm gonna try the holes I made first, see what happens. the exact problem I was talking about has actually occurred. Well, it's not the perfect time to test it either, but the shade is all over there, and now the shade isn't too important at 6 o'clock. It should have cooled down by then. So I should have tested it at around from 2 to 5. That's like the time frame where it's the hottest here. So I'm just gonna try to get the last corner up and see how it looks. But no matter what, I think I'll lower this side so the shade will last longer over the bar. And I'll put the tarp all the way into the pole.
Er du ved at hejse?
Ja, prøv det. Nej.
Der er sgu da hul i.
What's going on? I am almost the tallest guy at the wedding, but I'm not quite. There's two dudes quite a bit taller, like 5 centimeters, and they'll probably hit their head on the tarp. And if it's raining, there's going to be a lot more pressure on it, and it's going to be way lower. But for now, I think I'm satisfied now. I don't think I want to do any more. And it doesn't do anything good for the landscape, but it keeps us dry and in shade. So we don't have to use so much ice to cool down the drinks, because if there's full sun on the bar, you can't really. So basically we're just gonna do the same structure, and then we can just...
Are you gonna make an extension then?
Yeah, exactly. And then we can put tarp on it. It's just to have a couple of places where you can go in and take cover from the rain.
There we go.
You want a bucket or just put it on the side? What do you think?
Go on the side, won't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's not where we're gonna do the sitting, it's just to have different places to hang out. Do you know that nail game? I'm gonna have some games underneath, so there's something to do.
Yeah,
You know that one where you stand around a block and who gets the nail in first wins. It's fun. Oh yeah, you should try it then.
We will.
Stupid, but fun.
Yeah.
With the beer in the other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Or maybe this will be enough. It's gonna be a lot of space, at least 40, 50.
You're about 8 meters on your current shed, right?
Yeah.
8 or 9.
Yeah.
I would say about the same again.
Yeah.
And then are you going to leave your tractor there, or?
No, I'm going to take it out. It's going to be all cleared, except the middle stuff.
Yeah.
The tables and the wood block.
Yeah.
Should be fine. gonna try to make a classic caprese salad. And then I want to put figs in, because I had a subscriber a few months back tell me that figs and burrata cheese should be very good together, but mozzarella isn't burrata cheese, but I bet it's kind of the same alleyway, so it should be interesting. And the ones that's butchered up, I'm just gonna make a bit of marmalade, I think. Ja, det var det egentlig. Det var fordi, at jeg havde en subscriber for lang tid siden, der skrev, at jeg skulle prøve at lave... Dengang vi høstede den første slags finer, der sagde han, at man skulle prøve det med...
Prosciutto.
Nej, burrata.
Nå.
Måske også prosciutto, sagde han faktisk, når du siger det. Ja, det var godt, så tænker jeg, så kan det også være god i en caprese. Okay, det er rigtig godt.
Er det godt?
Det er sjovt med det der søde touch tilbage til sidst, når man har fået saltede bidrag fra olien. Det er olien. Goddag.
Jeg er blevet op til dans. Vi kommer rundt. 1, 2, 3.
Nej.
Jo!
Le macchine ci sono sempre state, ma qui a Turano
No.
la prima macchina per venire a trebbiare il grano
Sì.
è venuta nel 54. 54.
Ok.
54.
Non è tanti anni
Io mi sono sposato nel 50,
E questo...
54.
Allora, questa strada è fatta nel 54.
È 54.
Ok.
Nu er jeg ikke engang klar over, hvor rosen er henne.
Den er oppe af stammen.
Er det den her?
Ja.
Er det ukrudt, det her?
Ja.
Skal vi op?
Ja, eller bare pille bladene af, altså hvis du gider.
Nå, jeg troede faktisk, det var blomster, der slet ikke.
Det er nok pænt nok, det er de der blade. Hvis
Er
du
det-
synes, altså der må du freestyle, hvis du synes, at de er pæne, så må du godt lade dem blive.
Jeg tror, jeg betragter det som noget bundigt.
Another week is over. Saturday today, exactly 1 week to the wedding, and during the last couple of days, when we've checked the weather forecast, it actually looks very nice. No rain and pretty warm weather, so that is perfect. I managed to get an extra work day out of Casper. He helped us last Saturday. Oh, the old Fiat 500. I didn't plan for that at all. What a coincidence. I didn't start filming my ending video now. No. And my mother-in-law she just arrived to help us during this weekend. She's going back to Denmark and then she comes back after 2 days, so that's quite funny. But she insisted to help, and it's very nice of her. I feel a little bad sitting in front of the computer editing while she's working a lot, but I think we'll get there with all the tasks. I've also had help from our amazing English neighbor Ross. He has insisted for a while, and then I picked the toughest task of extending the tractor shed, because I really want to be prepared if the weather forecast changes again with the weather. So not much else to say than thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week, where it'll be the Q&A video, because I won't have time to edit during the weekend. Thank you so much for watching.